MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Mike Soroka gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Tonight for San Diego, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how Game 5 is begun.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The left fielder, 2.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
No balls and 1 strike. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Denelson Lamet has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Omar Narvaez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now another 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now that's popped up. Campusano waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And you can see there the Reds have won their series, so the winner here gets a date with Cincinnati to decide the NL crown. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Braves strand 1. Still no score. Riding in, Manny Machado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. No score here as we play inning number 2. High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
That is good. The center fielder, number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lamet has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Trey Mancini is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So striding in, Wander Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Ready now, Alex Kirilloff. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
At the plate, Mike Soroka, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Here's the 1-1.
Nope. Outside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ronald Acuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The set and the 3-1 pitch. Line toward right center, and that'll get down out there. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Comes set. The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. Has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Braves on top, 2-0. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-0 the count. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Luis Camposano. And he fouls this one off. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. To short. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Denelson Lamet. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Chris Bryant 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. So here's Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Campusano corrals it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Yolmer Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he puts it on the ground to third. Right to him. Over to Albies. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Got 2-1 the count.
All even now, 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Wander Franco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way.
Ball inside.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
At the plate now, Alex Kirilloff, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home. Grounded to short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Mike Soroka. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Luis Campusano. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Denelson Lamet, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Campusano is off of first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Albies picks it up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Padres draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. A weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos Will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Laureano has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Braves are set down 1. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yolmer Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Franco backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Nick Castellanos now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Low for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. A runner on first with 2 away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Padres lead 1. They're down 2-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second home run of the series, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead. Doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Adrian Morejon takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 50, Adrian Morejon.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Outside, 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pitch on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 4.
So stepping in, Wander Franco. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Eric Hosmer will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuña's there for it. 1 away. Now batting, Ramon Laureano. First offering on its way.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Padres down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
What we got for the Braves? fielder, Alex Kirilov.
Lourdes Gurriel is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
14, Lourdes Gurriel.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
Francesco Valencia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Francesco Valencia.
And that misses for ball one.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, and it's still 3-1. Francesco Valencia is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. Brad Keller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Camposano. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Left side, but well foul. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. Trying to count 2-2.
Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. To short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres 1. Jose Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Hot shot down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Bureau, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. They get the force at the plate. Over to Hosmer, a double play. So digging in now, Ozzie Albies. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead. So he clutched up big time right there.
Alex Colomé enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
In now, Wander Franco as he lifts it in the air to right field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th inning now. Braves lead this one 5-1.
Leading off from San Diego, the second baseman, Yomer Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Over to Albies. Back to first. The 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. San Diego down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
My advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.